none of them were blondes. It was so strange. Even the twins, Rough Nut and Tough Nut, they're not blonde and they're redhead. That was just so weird. If you're not gonna get it right, then why intentionally getting it wrong? Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Fanskiro, and welcome back to Cozy Review Corner. I'm not exactly in the corner because this sun is really strong right now. But yeah, I figured I haven't done a movie or show or manga review in a while, so I should do that because that's what this channel is supposed to be about. So yeah, I decided to go with How to Train Your Dragon live action. Woo! I loved this series. When I was a kid, I loved it so much. I even played a School of Dragons game, even though that game was really short-lived. But yeah, I was really excited. I went to see it in the opening weekend, and there wasn't as much people as I expected, at least in the standard theater, because I know there's 3 or 4 different theaters for 3D Dolby Cinema and also some other 3D that's like better. So yeah, IMAX, there you go. I only went to the standard one. So there's a lot of people, but not like full. I was expecting it to be full, but that was also the second day, not the first day. But yeah, I will go through my categories of ranking the plot, characters, and production. Just gonna get right into it. These are how the characters look like side by side. I will talk more about them later, but I just want to show them right now so you guys know how they look like. I said that it's pretty much frame by frame. There's more diversity. There's more of the tribes residing on Berk. Like there's this Asian tribe, there's this black tribe, and Stoic was talking about how they are really good warriors. Oh, by the way, this will be full of spoilers, so if you don't want to get spoiled, maybe skip this video. Alright, I really hated the scene of Astrid saying that she wanted to replace Hiccup as the chief.
I've got my eye on that big house of yours. I'm gonna be chief one day.
I don't doubt it.
Because that came out of nowhere. I don't even know why she's like that. Even in the animated version of the movie, in the second movie, she was seen as Hiccup's equal. She never wanted to be the sole leader, because Hiccup's mom was talking to her about that, like how she needs to help him be the leader that he's supposed to be.
He thinks he has to lead alone. Well, because his father had to. He doesn't realize the strength you have together.
But yeah, they just made Astrid really ambitious that she wanted to take Hiccup's place as chief instead of just like being the best student, since they were taking the Dragon Fighter Warrior course. So I really didn't like that, since they didn't even build on it. It was just one extra argument, then they went their separate way. I don't know why they added that in. And they also cut out the scene where Hiccup was playing with the tiny dragons, and he learned that they're not fireproof on the inside. I went to look at how long each of those scenes were. The scene where Astrid say that she got her eyes on Hiccup's house, it was 1 minute and 30 seconds. And the scene where Hiccup found out that the dragons were not fireproof on the inside, it was 1 minute and 12 seconds. So if the live action movie is gonna be longer than the animated one, I think the animated one was 1 hour 30 minutes and live action was 1 hour 50 minutes. They could have just put that in. Why did they add a completely new scene and not that one? Because that was important. How do you know how to beat the Red Death if you don't know that they're not fireproof on the inside?
Huh?
I really hated that, but yeah, I did not like that. There's this scene where Astrid was talking to Hiccup after Toothless was captured by Stoic so that he could lead the Vikings to the Dragon Island. Where after she was like, "That's my boy" or something. Not that's my boy, just like, that sounds like you, like the crazy plan that Hiccup come up with. And instead of moving out of the frame, she just stood there. It's really nitpicky because it was just like a split-second scene where she just moved out of the frame, like to follow Hiccup. I remember that really vividly in the animated version since I just watched it with my friend. So her just sitting there was odd to me. I didn't like that. Yeah, it was just weird, but yeah, it's just zoom in shot, but I'm not a director, so I don't know how the shot is supposed to look. Oh, and there's this added scene where Astrid was trying to save Stormfly, her dragon, from Red Dust, because Stormfly got sucked in and her tail got stuck on Red Dust's teeth. I didn't get why she would jump right into the mouth of Red Dust to break the teeth, because that is so dangerous, and their bond wasn't as strong, I feel like, since they just met. It's not the second movie where they fly around together for a while now. They were just picking dragons just to go save Toothless, so they didn't know each other for that long, right? Yeah, she jumped into Red Dust's mouth, break the teeth, and then was saved by Hiccup after she fell down. That was so extra to me. Oh, before that too, she was telling Stormfly to shake it off, girl, don't listen to her.
No, girl! Fight it! Don't listen to her! Shake it off!
How do you know that? How does she know that Red Dust was manipulating them? Like, controlling the dragons because Red Dust is an alpha. That didn't happen until the second animated movie. I feel like they're just trying to add in all these little plot points so that they can transition to the second live action smoother. Oh yeah, that is happening, by the way. My sister told me on the same night it was announced when we went to see it, because I was wondering if they will make the second one. It depends on the performance of the first movie's box office, right? But yeah, we will be getting the second movie of How to Train Your Dragon live action. So yeah, that was weird to me, the added scenes. They be doing too much, you know? If it's gonna be a remake, then just follow the plot of the animated version. I'll add more to that on the characters. But yeah. Alright, next. Oh, for the plot overall, I give it 8 out of 10. It's pretty accurate. Alright, next category, characters. I wonder if they're blonde phobic. Because out of the 5 friends of Hiccup, including Astrid, because she's not a love interest yet in the first movie, out of Hiccup's 5 friends, Astrid, Roughnut, Toughnut, and Fishleg, 4 of them are blondes. And guess how many of them are blonde in the live action? 0. None of them were blondes. It was so strange. Even the twins, Roughnut and Toughnut, they're not blonde and they're redhead. That was just so weird. If you're not gonna get it right, then why intentionally getting it wrong? You know? If not making them blonde, why red? So yeah, I'm pretty sure they're blonde phobic. That was just so odd. I would say Roughnut. I said Roughnut and Toughnut aren't you, because they're not like the twins at all. Even though the guy twin, Toughnut, looked like Toughnut. He got long, slender face. He's 31, so he looks old. He doesn't look like teenager, because in the animated movies, Hiccup was 14, and his friend was between 14 to 15 or 16. So they're like a few years older, just 1 or 2, not 10, because the actors for both of them, actually, the actors for both Roughnut and Toughnut were 31 at currently. So when they filmed it, probably 30 or 29. But yeah, it's so weird since Mason, I don't know how to read his last name. Mason Thymes, so sorry. I don't know how to read his last name. He's 17 right now. So when he filmed it, he's 15, like Hiccup's age. So that, they got their main character right, but they cannot get their side characters right. That's just really sad. Not that they did bad, by the way. They still bully him. But they added an explanation why they look so old, I guess. They said that the twins failed the Dragon Warrior course once or twice already. That's why they're older. So thanks for the explanation, but they still look too old. And Rough Nut, yes, the girl. She's overweight. I'm trying so hard not to be mean, but she is. You can see it if you look at her. Her live action version does not look like the animated one at all. I really don't like that. I don't know. Yeah, just not that it's bad to be overweight. It's fine. If you love your body, you love your body. But she does not look like the character. The two are supposed to be long, slender, blonde. They don't look like their characters at all. I did not like that. Power Hungry Astrid, we talked about that. I didn't like that either. I like that she's ambitious. She wants to be the best in the animated movie, and that's it. She's not power hungry. She's just so mean to Hiccup and so bitchy. Like I said, I just rewatched the animated version with my friend like a month before, so I remember clearly what happened. When the argument with Hiccup happened, he was looking at the Book of the Dragons, and he was like, do you want to share? And she was like, read it. Done. That's it. But no, she had to argue with them. And all that extra stuff for what? Since they didn't build on it. Yeah, no, I didn't like that. I like her hair. Her hair looks complex. It looks cool. But she's still not blonde. Why? And Nicole Parker, gorgeous. She looks like Astrid. Like, she got a small face and like her nose. If you put the animated character and Nicole Parker side by side, they looks the same. Except for the hair. It looks cool, but it's not blonde. And it's like, why are you so nitpicky about the blonde? Because that's what made the character iconic. My sister really hated it. She hated it so much because she was like, what about the uneven bangs? That's what made Astrid looks cool. She got the bangs and it's uneven and blonde. Yeah, I didn't hate it that much since I like Nicole Parker, but I see what people meant. My cousin also really hated that. Also, to the people who said that the people who dislike her hair are racist, that's not it. It's not the hair type or the hairstyle. It's the hair color. You can do braids with blonde hair too, no? And we're the audience. We can criticize how the character looks. I feel like it's not racism or anything at all. I do not care what race they are. I just want the hair color to be the same. Yeah. Anyways, Goldie, I think that's how you said, the elder of the village. Goldie is not cute, in my opinion. She looked like a witch, and she's supposed to be a tiny old lady. The actress is 59, which is wow. She looks great for her age. But yeah, I didn't like how Goldie looks. I'm not sure if it's Gotti or Goldie. I'm gonna say Goldie. I don't know, sorry. She's the goat. But yeah, she looks like a witch. I didn't like that. I would prefer for her to be cuter. And overall characters, I give it a 6 out of 10. It's okay. I love Snoutlout. How do you say his name? I think so. Is it Snoutlout? Right, Snoutlout. I love how he looks. He looks amazing. Just like Snoutlout and Hiccup looks great. Nicole Parker, Snoutlout, Hiccup. I love how they all looks. Fishlegs too. Fishleg looks like Fishleg, except not blonde. Again, why? Alright, moving on before I get more heated than this. Production. I said they could have spent more time looking for the right casting, and I put this in production since they might not have enough budget. Yeah, they actually have less budget than the animation, because the budget of the live action is 150 million compared to the animation budget of 165 million. They have less budget for this one. And also, after they announced it, I think the SAG-AFTRA actor movie guild were protesting, so they had to get a lot of actors from England. The twins were from England, the actors for them. So yeah, that might be one of the reasons why they couldn't find the right casting. And I don't know why I added this detail. They announced the movie in February of 2023 and it's released on June of 2025. So 2 years and 4 months from announcement to release date. That didn't take that long. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. From the final results, I would say that's pretty good. It's not like Avatar that take 10 years to release the second movie. I love Avatar, by the way. I love it so much. So excited for the third Avatar, Fire and Ash. But yeah, everything is gorgeous. So within the 2 years and 4 months, I researched this, and apparently it only took them 4 months to film, from January 2024 to March 2024. Most of them were filmed in Northern Ireland. Everything's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I saw the behind the scene while they were in the air, like right Astrid and Hiccup were riding Toothless. That looks amazing. Like the production that they were put into that. So yeah, that's pretty good. Production, I gave it an 8 out of 10. That brings the total average rating to 7.5 out of 10, which is pretty accurate to what I give right after I walk out of the movie theater. I was like, it's good, 7. Yeah, like that's actually impressive, because usually I give them lower rankings in my reviews after I look through plot, characters, production, right? But yeah, after that I went to Burger King because I need to get my hands on the How to Train Your Dragon's burger collab, which has burger, ice cream, mozzarella sticks, and strawberry lemonade. They're pretty good, I think. I also don't eat a lot of burgers though. I hate burgers, yeah. I mean, I'm really happy with all the successes How to Train Your Dragon live action movie got. Like I said, I love the franchise. I think the second movie is probably gonna come out in 3 years, if not longer, but I'm just guessing here. Anyways, yeah, that will be my review of How to Train Your Dragon live action. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!